Unreal. Unreal experience. Saturday I thought was the plummet of it. You know, that was the biggest I would ever have got, and the walk and the nearly 96,000 fans was just unreal, extraordinary.
Yeah, looking forward to it. You know, it's going to be 96,000 people here, and it's going to be amazing. And Anthony's in great shape, so we're expecting a great performance out of him, and let's hope he can do the damage.
Wembley was a busy week. It wasn't normal. It wasn't what he's used to. There was a lot of media work, a lot of travelling. You know,
big events, weren't there?
Big events, and well, it was big events, as you say. Everything was well set up, and a lot of effort and a lot of work went into it.
The defending world champion from Belfast, Northern Ireland. His professional record, 22 wins, just 1 defeat, with 8 of his 22 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the current IBF world champion, and this Saturday, the reigning and defending IBO super featherweight champion of the world, Anthony the Andy Town Apache Cacace.
Cash rolls up in the round, cream, get the money, shake this shit. Yeah, I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands, homes bounced all over me. So then we moved to Shaolin Land, a young dude, and rocking the go-to.
Thank you very much.
We don't need to rush up there, guys. Take our time.
Fight that match.
Take your time, guys.
12-round contest. It will be for the EBU European WBC Silver and Commonwealth Middleweight Championships. Let's first welcome to the ring from Rowley Regis, West Midlands, England. His professional record consists of 19 wins, 2 defeats, 3 draws.
During what media in association with Red Line Supercars, Anthony Cacace, here we are, Wembley week, the IBO World Champion, IBF World Champion. This is unbelievable.
Who was to believe it, you know? Dethroned the champion in Saudi Arabia. I'm here in London on another rehab show. I'm super grateful for every opportunity that I've been given. I'm just loving life.
Jerry, it's a moonwalk time, lad. Come on. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Moonwalk time. Give me a little preview. Little preview.
That camera coming on.
What a day to be alive.
The next one is absolutely.
How many subscribers you on? I've done the subscribers, so I've got 13 figures. So I just need.
I'm not sure we'll get similar spice between two very nice guys here in Josh Warrington and Anthony Cacace. I've seen your face-offs, it's all been very respectful, but let's see what we can do. Let's have a chat here. Josh, this is for the IBO World Super Featherweight Championship, by the way. Josh, great to see you. We know all about the Leeds warrior, Josh Warrington, at featherweight. Tenacious, never took a step back. He's got that will, that grit. But what is Josh Warrington like at super featherweight?
Absolutely massive.
Brilliant, thrilling win over Joe Cordina last time out on the Fury Usyk undercard. And now you head into this fight as the champion. You head in as the favourite. You head in, surely, with the pressure.
No, there's no pressure. Josh, he's a two-time world champion. His career has been filled with success. I'm only getting a bit of success now. Josh's a great champion, featherweight. You know, he's moving up in weight this one. You know, he's a bit stronger and whatever else. But I'm a big super featherweight, and it's going to be a tough night for him.
Well, you've said that his style is perfect for you. Just tell us a little bit more about that. Why is it so perfect for you?
I've boxed. He's smaller than me. You know, he's going to come on the shots. I'm not going to have to go looking for him. So, you know. Also, you know, he's a big set of balls. He's big heart. He's going to come for a proper fight, and that's exactly what I want him to do. So, you know, Josh, he's a good lad. I've got nothing bad to say about him. You know, his accolades speak for themselves. He's done everything. Fought some great champions, beat them. So, I know I'm in for a hard night, but listen, no one's taking these belts off me.
The Andy Town Apache Cacace this Saturday in a 12-round contest for the IBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World.
Getting home, you've been bookended both in the morning and the evening, but I tell you what, it's getting us ready for Saturday. It should be a super night. Listen, let's talk a little bit about the undercard quickly. Some really good fights on it. In particular, one I like is Cacace versus Josh Warrington. I mean, that's two masters going to war, isn't it? I think stylistically that could steal the show. I think it's a fantastic fight. I was up with Josh in his gym the other day. Anthony, I've been a long admirer of. What a wonderful performance he gave against Joe Cordina, almost like he wouldn't be denied. It was a hat and sew type performance, I thought, from Cacace that night. He's a lot bigger than Josh. Josh will give it everything. I think it could be a fantastic fight for the fans, that one. But $129.8 for the defending world champion, Anthony, the Andy Town Apache Cacace. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 12-round contest for the IBO Super Featherweight Championship of the World.
Okay, so we're here now with the guys. It's the eve of the biggest fight in UK in the last 10 years, Wembley Stadium. And we've done Cacace part 1, this is Cacace part 2. Boys, what has the experience been like here in London?
It's been an absolutely unbelievable experience so far. And yeah, just hopefully Anthony does the business tomorrow night.
And Michael, you know, you were out in Riyadh, you know how stressful it was. What's it been like here?
Riyadh was a dream. Here is just, it's good, it's good. All the hard work's done now, so it's just, Anto will go in and do the business tomorrow night.
And Michael Senior, of course, the mastermind of the game plan. Anto's in good form, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in great form now. He's very fit. He's very strong, and you know we fancy him heavily now tomorrow night. You know, he'll win the fight. All right, no problem.
Well, listen, we know that you guys have taken, you know, 12 weeks of hard graft. Rory, you've been a big part of that. The towel man, the water man, the stopwatch. What's it been like for you, mate?
It's been great. It's been a good task. You know, I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I would do it again. It was very tough at the start. We got things together, but looking forward to tomorrow night.
Well, listen, Michael, you hate being on the camera, right? Why is that? Is it because Crime Watch is watching? Tell me about this, because the boys have been telling me a few stories as to why you don't want to come on camera.
Listen, I've been told of a face for radio, so it's I'm getting used to it now, but I like to be the man behind the camera.
Do you know what I like? I like the fact that you're all incredibly humble, nice, decent men. You're not really here for the exposure. You don't want the exposure because you're going to get yourself into trouble with the police. But and then of course we've got the world famous moonwalker that nearly got me sacked. Jerry, you have promised, right, to do a naked backflip in Trafalgar Square if Anto wins. Are you sticking to that?
I stick with it. Not a nigga backflip, no, but I will get in Trafalgar Square. Not a problem. Yes.
Naked?
Not naked, no. Maybe in a pair of shorts, yes, with my top off, not a problem. But not naked. I'm starting to backtrack. Yes, I'm a man of my word. Yes, naked. I'll do it. Yes, naked. Yes, not a problem. I'll do it naked. Yep.
The female population of Belfast has just decided to tune into the fight.
Yep, let's go.
And listen, Michael, seen it. What's it been like with these guys on the road? Because they're a terrific bunch of lads, aren't they?
Yeah, they're called the team. You know, they're the Cacace team, and I'll tell you what, they're a dream team. Everything's just worked out. Everything's been really sweet. Everything's went down really well, and Anto's in brilliant shape. So that's all. Look forward to tomorrow night and finish off the week well.
Ready to do the business. That's it. Ready to go.
Getting the win tomorrow night by any means necessary.
Well, I'm going to ask you that because obviously this is the eve now. Anto's popped himself off the bed and got himself ready. You guys now sneaked out to have a little 5 minutes with myself. I want some predictions. I'm going to go from one side to the other. If you don't want to give a prediction, don't, because it's going in your video, so you don't have to if you're superstitious. But Rory, I'm going to start with you.
Yes, Cacace KO.
Barry.
A huge Cacace win.
Michael.
Just Cacace win. Warrington's going to be tough, but Anto's too big, too strong, too good. It's only Cacace win from here.
I think Jerry's going for Josh Warrington because he doesn't want to do a naked flip.
No, I would love to go for Warrington, but unfortunately I have Anto, and I have a good prediction. It's the third round. Anto's going to put him down robotic shot.
And finally, the master. What's your prediction?
Yeah, it's a Cacace win, any way at all. You know, good, bad, or ugly, it doesn't matter. Cacace to win.
What a time to be alive. Let's go!
Let's go, Anto!
I said tracksuit.
Laura says tracksuit. Anto says it's suit. Do your tickets. Who's bringing the Cormac?
It's not quite close at all. Stupid early, this is like 5
We'll make the hours, won't we? What? Some buzz on it.
I'm realistic.
You alright?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, have a Kit Kat, Nicky. Have a Kit Kat. Come on, let's go, make this place. What's it?
There's no issues, but you go around to the That's your lad.
Andy, how many servings here?
No.
Want to go straight inside? Yeah.
That's it. Kong tape. King Kong fucking Andy's Town King Kong. We have Andy's Town King Kong here.
All good then? All good?
Also, both of you, when you're inside, I don't want no clashing events, okay?
That's something that he.
I know, that's bullshit. And we know, no itching after the bell. Okay. Took a mention his head. Go on. Good luck.
I'm just saying, you're well experienced in the game, but be careful.
The thing is, his style does come like that. So long as he's not actually throwing his head back. If he's coming in there, you know to keep, you know, if your head's there.
Well, if he's coming in with a head low, you know, I just I'm going to be there to grab him or hold him.
As long as it's legal.
Yeah, well, it's legal. Good. All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks very much. Thank
No. Keep a head on, mate. It's an easy night for you. Just keep the switched on, an easy night for you. You want to be a long fucking trip wonder, you know what I mean? It's longevity here, Andrew. Want to see you back in Belfast, in this world title, mate.
That's right, mate.
Making a fortune. 100%. You deserve it, fella. Listen.
Just like you did. Just like you did.
No, Anto's the boy. Business. Honestly. Just be switched on. It can be an easy night for you, Anto. Switched on. Be ready for the evening. Yeah. Just be ready for it, alright? Right, boys. See you later. See you. Good luck, boys.
Thanks, boss.
See you later.
Start hitting that fucking yoke like Jesus Christ, you'll fight in a few minutes. Fucking hell.
it. That's it.
Lovely
Spike.
shot.
Good for the spike. There you go. Keep it going.
Fucking warm enough now to say it.
There you go.
That's the shot.
There you
That's
go.
the shot.
Take some fast home. Let's go. Let's go.
Another side. Other side. Other side as well. Don't lay him off. Hit him with the other side as well. That's the shot. And step out. A move. A move.
That's it. 3.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Touch it once. Lovely. Touch it. There you go. Get up. Get up. There you go.
What's that coming over the map? No music, Dalton.
Yes.
Alright, sorry.
No.
You mark that for me. You'll see it from his head. Find it later on.
When you walked out to that stadium, there were a lot of people in there, probably 60 odd thousand at the time when you popped out.
Yeah, yeah.
You got your song. I followed that all the way down with the camera for your ring walk.
Unreal.
And halfway down, you just started smiling. What was that like? What were those thoughts when you were walking down there?
Probably thinking to myself, what am I doing? Why do I do this shit for? I was just, you know, when you're walking out there and there's that pressure on you, you know, you get halfway to the ring, you know, it's that kind of like realization, you know, you're looking around you, that feeling within, you know, wow, I'm just about to get in here and fight another man for 12 rounds for a world title.
Across the ring, he is the defending world champion. Fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to the ring wearing black with red and beating officially at 129.8 pounds. Coming to us from Belfast, Northern Ireland.
He's a fucking champion, you know what I mean? I was shaking tonight and he fucking done his job. I was close to him not to score quite. Yeah, well, it was a good fight. Good fight. Good fight. It's a very good fight. Well done anyway, mate.
Doctor.
What? Where's our dressing room? I got everything wrong. Didn't stay in the cotton until I left. The cotton left it in the third round. Okay. Anyone got water? Has anyone got water? Where's our dressing room?
Just can't do it anymore.
There we are, Barry. You've done it.
We've done it. What a tough fight, what a hard fight, but Ando delivered. He delivered when it mattered.
You boys in the corner helped him through that one, didn't you?
Well, every little helps. Good team effort. And yeah, no complaints at all.
On to the next.
On to the next one.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, you just look, we leave at the Queensbury, we leave at the Simon. Whoever has to fight, wherever he has to fight, Ando will be there. No problem at all.
What? No. Anthony, do you think you could do a urine test or not?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's coming. Yeah. Cheers, Dave. Thank you.
Right here. And then right again.
Can we get a reward when you're ready? Yes, yes. Cheers, man.
Straight.
They haven't done it.
Go.
Let's
Bring it away. Get in there.
So is that one? And did you see any headshots feels you much?
No, it was slipping.
Got you a couple like you did.
I know he did, I remember, I know the one he called me. When
Thank you. You know, that's the main thing. Josh Warrington, he's 2-time world champion. You know, he holds
To the 12th, because I heard you sort of say about, keep the jab going, keep the jab going. What were your thoughts to him?
There's one of those nights where you didn't know who was winning rounds, and you're just aware that did we win it, didn't we win it? We thought we won it, but the judges have to write it down. So he won the 11th round and 12th round very, very clearly, just using the jab and then adding a few really nice shots after that. He boxed very, very well in the 11th and 12th. So after that, we knew we'd done it. And on a night where he has performed better, and he'll perform better in the future.
Listen, there's two things I've got to ask you, and then a third statement. Okay. First thing is, it's your daughter's birthday. What a present for a 16-year-old. Come on.
Stand up. It's their 16th birthday, At the end of the day, this is who I do it for, you know what I mean? I do it for my daughter and do it for I've got 3 kids, you know what I mean? This is all for them. This is their future, and it make me a wee bit. It's all for them, and that's at the end of the day, and I'll continue to do my best.
Second thing, okay? Are we looking forward to seeing Jerry in Trafalgar Square naked later on at 1 o'clock?
Jerry moonwalking in Trafalgar Square. He's actually known as a moonwalker now. So listen, everyone on the team, they're all great crack. You know what I mean? And they've tried to keep me upbeat. And I'm sure they all know it hasn't been a great week for me, or a great couple of days, I suppose. But it is what it is. We're all just happy we got the result, and showing my class at the end and getting the result when I didn't perform the best is what speaks volumes.
Okay, well, there's only one more thing to say. Anthony Cacace, you are still the IBO and IBF champion of the world.
Let's go.
How are you?
Michael Hawkins Jr., Mr. Michael Hawkins Sr., Jerry, John, nice to meet you, Brian, aka Homer, IBO and IBF World Champion Anthony Cacace, Stephen Tony, how are you?
What's happening? All's good, all's good.
Well, listen, Nico's restaurant, big part of Mr. Cacace's team, as in the fact that you sponsor and have done since he's very, very young. You've been there, you've been part of his journey. What's that been like?
Well, how long are we now with Anto? I'd say just over 10 years now, you know. So we've been there from the start when we got to see him, you know, in the small fights. And to be honest, with the struggles that he's been through, we've been there with him as well, and we've seen the pros and cons of the boxing thing that we didn't really realise. Myself and Christian, the business partner, you know, we're very much and very fond of boxing, but it wasn't until we got the actual sponsoring with Anto and things, they actually got to see the real nitty-gritty bits and the background things, that the pros and cons of the boxers and the lifestyle of a boxer, you know. And but it's been great to see where he is now and what we've done. When we first started, that we had a takeaway up in Andytown there, and we had a black taxi with the Nikos and the Andytown Apache and not Andytown,
the Apache mobile,
the Anto Cacace mobile, if you know what I mean, like up and down. It was pretty class. But that's from back then to where we are now. It's just been an amazing journey to see where he's came from, what he's done, the falls that he's had, and he's got back up, and now this is his time. And it's class to see someone like himself, just a pure, honest, down the earth gentleman, sound fella, good friend of ours. Just see him doing well. You know, there's no better guy than Anto to be the face of the boxing. You know what I mean? He's just a gentleman.
That wee bit of pressure, it makes me smile. It doesn't make me fool.
And you go in and you fight Josh Warrington, a man who you wanted, a man you respect.
Yeah, absolutely.
And without being rude to Josh, you made him look ordinary.
Yeah, no. You know, people say he was shot or whatever else. He definitely wasn't. He was. That was the same Josh Warrington as I remember. When I took away things that he couldn't come at me and do what he wanted to do, like, because I was long, I was stepping back, I was making it difficult for him, I was tying him up. So I still think Josh, you know, I says to him, like, I genuinely think that he's still a problem. And if he was to, like, fight these wee tight, compact, you know, these pros that are hanging around the UK, and you know, he's definitely still a chance of doing something.
And you beat him.
I beat him. And I beat him in second gear, not feeling great or performing great. Do you know what I mean? I would use my boxing IQ, my experience, and I just grinded it out and got it done. Do you know what I mean?
And the fight, when you're in the fight, the most important people in the ring, apart from yourself, is your team. Your team were bang on with the tactics, weren't they, in that fight?
Yeah, we all knew. You know, Mickey Hawkins Senior, he's been around this game a lifetime. You know, doubled in the freaking 60 years. He's been two-time Olympic coach. He knows not just what you have to do, but the mental side of the game. How I may be feeling behind it all. Do you know what I mean? He's very in tune with that type of stuff, and that's why, you know, I would get on, and he's very good for me. You know, but all the boys together, Barry O'Neill's fantastic. Do you know what I mean? Michael Hawkins Jr. fantastic. Rory Dalton, he is a man. You know what I mean? He's a man, but. Listen, I love them all. They all do their job, and we're just, as I say, I've said this before, we're like a team of mates. Just won a world title again.
All in all, they put on some event.
Obviously, he called for Josh Warrington. We all know where we did that, in the Starbucks the day after beating Cordina, and he got Josh Warrington. Do you think he's fulfilled? Do you think he's happy that he managed to get that fight and fought at Wembley?
It was a big fight. You know, Warrington's well known. He beat Frampton, beat a few Irish lads, and it was a big fight, big stage. Good to get on that card, you know, and it was good to get another one before Nunes or whoever's next. So Anto won the fight well. He controlled it well and done what he needed to do, and on to the next one, as Turkey says, winner stays on.
You know, when you walked out that tunnel when you first arrived at Wembley, and it was a little bit earlier on, you all walked out, I was behind you and I watched you walk out. What was that feeling when you walked out into that Wembley Stadium? Anto's in front of you,
and it's a phenomenal place. What was it like for you as a part of Anto's team?
It was brilliant. But me and Anto done it before. We were there,
of course,
when he was meant to fight, and we were there at the press conference, and we were onto the pitch. So me and Anto had half experienced it before, so it wasn't new, but it was
pretty good.
Something like you've never seen. Yeah, it was very good. It was very good. And then on fight night with the crowd, with the Joshua Dubois, the atmosphere was that was different. Do you know what I mean? That's something that you've never seen before. So it was special. And but as you say, we walked out, Anto jumped into the ring, you were there, bit of shadow boxing, testing it out, and that's whenever
hits
stuff
home,
got real.
doesn't it?
That's it. Stuff got real, and a couple of hours later he was in and he done the business.
Now obviously Josh Warrington, a 2-time world champion, incredibly good boxer. It was very obvious that you guys had a game plan when Anthony was in there fighting. What was your game plan going into there?
The game plan was, it was easy enough to kind of work out what the game plan was going to be. Josh Warrington is a great fighter, and he does a lot of homework himself on fights and fighters. So you were kind of just you kind of knew it wasn't. You didn't need to be a magician to work out what you had to do, and it was just basic stuff, very very basic, and turned out very very basic in the end, because the 11th and 12th round, I'm jumping a wee bit here, but we were in front the whole time, it was, and we had a good. Anthony covered all the
bases.
Yeah, he covered all the bases of what was essentially what Josh Warrington could do, and he was very very good. You must say, he was very very good, very solid.
He made, and no disrespect to Josh, he made Josh look quite ordinary in there, didn't he?
Yes, I think he did. But yeah, he did make him look. Anthony, we had the Cordina fight, which was a real.
Of course.
It was a terrific fight. And everything went well. I mean, you couldn't have rehearsed it better. It was class. And then you've got Anthony and Warrington, and we want to win, and it's winner stays on at this stage of Anthony's career. It's winner stays on, so it's important to win, but you want to win well, and you want to win well for the fans and the supporters and stuff, and in the end he did win well, but just not as
well as he would like.
Spectacular as you would have made it. You would have liked it. That's being greedy now after the event.
Knock on his door and he'll come down in his pajamas and saying autographs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing's ever changed with him.
When he fought at Wembley Stadium, he fought Josh Warrington, another 2-time world champion. He asked for that fight. He wanted that fight. What was it like for you, as somebody who's very close to him, to see him walk out at Wembley Stadium and fight someone like Josh Warrington?
It's unbelievable. I was there. We were there, and I just couldn't believe it to see him walk out in front of 90,000 people. It's just class. Even to be a part of that whole week for him, around Anthony, Joshua, all these big stars, and to fight Josh Warrington, who beat Carl Frampton, it was just I can't believe this. It's just pure enjoyment for him, just buzzing for him, in fairness to him.
And when he walked out and he did that ring walk, we could hear that all the Cacace songs. It was amazing, wasn't it?
Well, class. We were amongst it all, just singing and just buzzing for him, absolutely buzzing for him.
It's just unreal. It goes to show you how talented he is and how much he's willing to give. His camps, everything's unreal. He's some team about him. So he has, but Josh Warrington is an operator, and it goes to show you how good Anto is.
You just mentioned there he had some team about him, but you're part of that team. You, the guys, Mickey Hawkins, Barry, his brother Matty, all the lads around Andy Town. You all know each other. You're all grown up with each other. Do you think that bond is partly responsible for sort of some of, not, how do I word it? Their motivation.
Yeah, well, Anto's motivation. You hear boxers, athletes all around the world saying, my family's my motivation. Anto's motivation is his family. And it's unreal how good his family's doing from us now. He's able to buy cars, houses, everything else, and that says to me, so it's his family that motivates him. Yes, we do turn around, we torture him for the turn around, give fights and everything else, but that's said to me, it's his family that would motivate him more than anything. See his kids, he would die for them. See when he says he goes into a ring and he'll die in that ring to win the fight for his kids, he genuinely means it. He means it. Where you get other people saying, oh, I'll put my life in the lane for a fight, then I don't want a payday. Anto wants the full payday for his kids, so that's which is good.
We went on a holiday to Saudi. And Wembley. We went to do a job, and the job was tough.
What's it been like in the community since Anthony's come back? And
it's class.
Yeah,
it's class. And the many people that I've noticed have got back into boxing or turned promoter, or just he's just lifted the whole boxing scene in Belfast. Brilliant. Everybody's really genuinely well chuffed on me.
And inspiring the younger generation.
Yep. Everywhere he goes, he brings the belts and shows them off, and he's a show off anyway. So,
Now, obviously, at the time of recording this, we don't know who he's going to fight next.
Yeah.
There are a few obvious ones. He's got a mandatory, which is Sugar Nunez, but doesn't make particularly good business sense. There's Leigh Wood sitting there, which probably makes better business sense. And then there's the legend Lomachenko.
Yeah.
And Anthony would be mandatory for his title.
Yeah.
As his mate, who would you like him to fight?
Lomachenko, just the big, like Anthony could never picture himself fighting any one of those guys, so just pick the bigger name there from.
Where would you want it, Saudi or Vegas?
Saudi, I would pick Saudi hands down. But imagine going to Vegas with your friends. Imagine going to Vegas with your friends and taking your friends to Vegas and sitting there on top of the world, top of the Hilton, and just saying, lads, we're in Vegas. It's different. Everybody in the boxing team, you've a coach, everything's broke up into different people. But all these guys have known of them from a young age. It's friendship more than a career or a business.
And still the
champion. And if you think about it, 2023, early 24, he got the phone call. Early 24, 23, he had little to nothing. Didn't know where he was going to live. He was plugging away, a fight here, leaving it for a year, another fight. He was playing boxing. Got the call to fight Cordina. And in 2024, he's just completely changed his life. It was like, if you think through this year, he had nothing at the start of 24, and now he's finishing at the end of 24, IBO, IBF World Champion, and his life within 12 months, but literally 6 months, really, if you think about it, with the first fight falling through. Don't even want to say about money, but it's just
looking after his family.
Like, he's set for you could say set for life, but he's changed his life, and it's just like, if you had said this kind of stuff to him in the start of the year, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't ever believe this would have happened to him, and it couldn't have happened to a better person.
It's nice. I've got no pressure on me. I've achieved everything I wanted to achieve. All I would like to do now in this game is do something for everybody else, and now I've got what I wanted. I would like the team to have the best experiences, earn a few quid. I just want things to be unreal, perfect. Now I'm a world champion, and I'm gonna make sure that camps and everything are world champion standard.
So at the time of recording this, Sugar Nunez is your mandatory.
Oh, fuck Sugar Nunez. I'm sick of hearing that. I'm sick of hearing that name. Yeah, I know he's my mandatory. Anyone who knows boxing, the ins and outs of boxing, I've fought my whole life. The guys like Sugar Nunez, I've boxed 3 of them and won championship. He's got that same style. I'm not saying he's not a powerhouse or he wouldn't knock me out, do you know what I mean? But I'm sick of hearing it. He's no killer, like, do you know what I mean? I take Sugar Nunez, whoever next. I avoid nobody, but it just has to be right, doesn't it?
So you got to get the business right, of course.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about now. I mean, the boxing side of things, I'll take care of that. But the business side is, whereas I'm not really a businessman, so I just need things to be perfect for me.
So if you could pick, and who you wanted, is there a name in your mind, even if it's someone that won't fight you? Is there a name in your mind that you'd go, you know what, I'll die an happy man if I fought that person now?
Anyone who's a superstar, anyone whose name's in lights in these big arenas, and Lomachenko's. Laugh at me all you want, you know, the way I
Not
say
laughing.
it. But I know the crack. Like Lomachenko, he's an all-time great, unbelievable. Watching that guy, thinking, Jesus, how do you beat him years ago? Beat it, and now I'm in contention for that type of thing. So.
Well, you actually is mandatory if you step up.
So I think that's what the
You are.
was. Is that it?
You're is mandatory if you step up.
So I've got so many options. It's ridiculous. So I'm just going to enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment, as I say I was doing, and not worry too much. There's a couple of names there. There's Leigh Wood. He's been mentioned.
Good fight.
Good fight. Sugar Nunez.
A fight.
A fight, you know. Also, Nunez doesn't bring anything to the table. Zero, you know. It's another thing. Whereas most of them do. So we'll just see how things go. I'm easy. I'll fight anyone. Just make sure it's right.
We're in Nico's. Guys that have been with you since you were 10 years old. A lot of nice things to say to you.
Two great men who've stuck. When I say stuck behind me, back when I wasn't even a British champion, and when I was fighting for Irish titles, and these boys would support me, and I worked 6 to 7 days a week. I was in doing deliveries in this place, and just to get me by, and that's the type of thing. And it's the original kind of team. Everyone that's kind of been with me from the start are all kind of really there, knowing. But the boys are just top class. You know, anything that I need, they put it out. I will go over sitting in Nico's, you know, put a wee spread out for us. It's good.
They've done it today, haven't they?
The best of the best up in Nico's. That's right. I have to get Stephen. When are we getting these tattoos?
Next week.
So we're getting the Nico's tattoo. He's getting the Apache tattoo. So
100%.
we're in the midst of sorting that out. Better crack.
So if it all ended now, would you be happy?
I would be over the moon. Seeing I say this is a bonus, like honest to God, this is all just a bonus. Like it really is. It's like what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted out of life, I've got now, right now as it stands. So.
Well, I've got some news for you. It's not going to end now.
It's not only in there.
You're going to be able to go along, and I've got a funny feeling that you're only halfway through the journey at the moment. I think you've re-signed with Queensbury, so there are good opportunities. Saudi's got to be one that you want to go back to, surely.
Well, I'd love to go to Saudi, but everyone wants to go to Saudi, so I got on 2 Saudi shows. I'm not going to be greedy, so what's for me won't pass me, and if I'm going to be on another show, I'm going to be on it.
Now, you've seen part 1.
Yep.
And I ask everybody to describe you in 3 words, and I also ask you to describe yourself. Now I want you to describe your team in 3 words.
My team, apart from Mega, he's a wanker. You know what I mean? He's a fucking wanker. Nah, I'm only joking. I would say humble, experienced, and Kern.
But whatever happens next, whoever happens next, this is some journey, and we can't wait to see it, because you're a decent man. You've said it yourself, boxing is a rough place. There are a lot of charlatans in boxing, there are a lot of people out for themselves. You guys aren't.
No.
You guys deserve every success you get.
Yeah.
And I
Appreciate
genuinely
that.
hope.
Appreciate that.
I genuinely hope that you get those experiences. Personally, I'd like to see. And this is my personal opinion. I'd like to see you fight Leigh Wood somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I think that's a test.
Good
And
fight. Good fight.
Yeah.
Another 2-time world champion.
That'd be 3 in a row.
Another name. Leigh can get it in the morning, do you know what I mean? Listen, Leigh's a good guy. He really is. He's a decent fella.
Yeah.
Loves to sell the fight and whatever else, and that's good. But Leigh knows the crack. Leigh knows the crack. He can get it in the morning. Just has to be right. Do you know what I mean?
And
sort it out, Leigh. Sort it out.
And then Lomachenko's got to be a must for me. A legend. Somewhere like Saudi or Las Vegas.
There's talks of Loma not coming back, so maybe retiring and this. So get me in with them all. Any of them, you know, Tank Davis, any of them. I can do lightweight. I can do lightweight. I can do light welter. From light welter to super feather, any of them big names, and I would be all for it.
So part with a message for all those people that have been supporting you from day one, from all the way through, no matter what.
Yeah, no, look, they all know. Most of them are my friends, my family, the ones around my estate. You know, all my loyal fans. Everyone's been supporting me over the years. You know, I love them all and appreciate the support. And yeah, just keep watching, keep supporting, and let's keep this journey going. Let's go.
So in part 1 of the documentary, we ask all the guys to describe Anthony in 3 words. So we're going to ask you to do that because you weren't there, obviously. You were.
Oh no, I didn't. I was unfortunate. I didn't get to go to Spain and all.
No.
I'll be right. 3 words.
Yeah.
Humble. A humble family man. I don't even know many words that there is, but he is. He's a family man. He's also a rat. He is a big rat. But no, he's a. I don't know what to say, mate. I'm done. Cut that out there.
I'm not cutting that out. But he's a world champion.
He's a world champion, and he's just a man of the community. So he is. He loves Andy Turn, and I don't know if he's going to move out of Andy Turn or not. But he says he's not. But if he has another couple of big fights, I think he will.
I want you to describe Anthony in 3 words.
First word, he's a rat. He is. Second, he's loyal, kind. He's family man. Third, IBO and IBF world champion.
Now, in the last part of the documentary, the first part, I ask everybody to describe Anthony in 3 words. Now, they never use the 3 words, but I'm going to ask you the same. Give me 3 things to describe Anthony.
Straight up. He's a straight up person. Blank. Straight up. He's a straight talking guy for one. I'm blank. Somebody told me this question was coming too. 3 words to describe Anthony.
He's fucked it.
What's he said there?
He said fuck all.
Describe what
Anthony in 3 words. Straight up. Sorry. He's a straight talking guy. He's a world champion. And he's...
Be honest. Don't be just trying to be nice in front of the camera. Tell the camera the truth.
I'm lost.
3 words. It's fucking hard work.
He's hard work. Yes, that's we'll go with that. Straight talking guy.
We just want to put this on film. That's Michael Hawkins Jr. telling you that.
So we struggled there. So that's what we're going to say. That's what we're going with because that's exactly the way I know him. He's a straight talking guy. He's hard work.
And he's world champion.
And he's a world champion.
So in the other videos we've done, we asked you to describe Anthony in 3 words, right? And we had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. I think I used a bit of foul language, but
do you still stand by what you said?
No, maybe. Do I still stand by what I said?
Describe him in 3 words now.
Now?
Now.
3 words doesn't cut it. He said dirty, stinking, rotten, filthy, smelly. It's too many words. But no, he's a good lad. He's a good lad.
Because it's going in your video, so you don't have to if you're superstitious. But Rory, I'm going to start with you.
Apache KO.
And there goes the fucking light. Stick it back on, Michael. Right, here we go, because we can edit this. There you go. That was a Cacace KO. He just wrecked my light, so a Cacace KO.
We never had it, we'll never lose it.